Today, on this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the Specialized Allez Elite. So this is a pretty sweet bike. The Allez Elite is an entry-level road bike that's going to come with 105 components, so a pretty nice spec, and we'll get to more of that later. But this particular one comes in the Red Hook Crit homage colors. So the colors on the front here I think look pretty amazing. So they've got a few marks there, but this bike is basically a replica of the Red Hook Crit Specialized Allez Sprint that was actually raced. Now, this is not a sprint frame, this is their normal one, and because it's got the drop stay, you can tell that this bike is actually a little bit more relaxed geometry. So this is going to be a real comfortable bike to go out on a long ride and be able to enjoy both getting into cycling or, you know, even doing some charity rides, longer events like that. Now, this is a aluminum frame, but they've done a really great job of smoothing out all of the welds that are on the bike, so it looks absolutely gorgeous. Nice looking frame, and this blue color almost turns into an indigo out in the sunlight. So overall, it is a very nice looking bike. Now, we talked about specs. So this bike is spec'd really well for an entry-level aluminum road bike. It's actually got up front 105 shifters. It does come with house brand Axis brakes, but they do work pretty well. And then in the back, you've got a 105 derailleur here, and up front, you actually have kind of the star of the show. It's got a Praxis Works Alba crankset. So that's a really nice crankset on a bike of this level. And of course, they're coming with the newer 105 style front derailleur. So great shifting. Now this bike is a threaded bottom bracket. You're gonna see its internal cable routing for almost all of your cables. And then you've got a tapered head tube, meaning it's actually a little bit larger down at the crown, and it's standard 1.1 up top, which goes along with their factory kind of specialized aluminum cockpits. You've got a specialized short and shallow handlebar, so nice comfortable position on the bar, an aluminum stem from them, and then you actually get a pretty nice saddle. So this is a specialized toupe saddle. So nice saddle, and then it's on an aluminum post. So overall, the spec on the bike is pretty nice. When we start talking about wheels and tires, it's got DT Swiss R460 rims. So a nice DT Swiss rim laced up to a house brand hub. Hubs are fine. It's nothing to write home about, but you'll be plenty happy with it. But what's really neat is, so this is a Sport tire, and it's in a 700 by 25. So you're going to get nice meaty tires on this bike right out of the box. But even better is if you look down in the chainstay area, you've got plenty of room to run much wider tires if you so chose. On the front fork, this is a carbon fiber fork. You can see Fact Carbon right down here. Nice looking fork itself, and overall it is a really great bike. So this is a really nice setup, like I said, to get more into cycling, maybe even do some longer endurance or charity rides like that. But overall, I think this is a pretty nice looking rig. Well, go ahead, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about this bike? Heck, what do you think about this really cool Red Hook Crit color palette on the bike? And as always, click the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this into the future.